Like, am I the one who's the problem, or is he just doing nothing? Like, how can I hear nothing about you, dog? Like, nothing. In the race, I forget that you're even there. Ah, dog.
I'm about to do it way different. God. I am just an icon living. I am just an icon living. Icon.
Bonsoir. Hola. Sanbonani bo. Oh, goeiedag. Goeiemorgen. Doe mij lang. That's all I can think of. I actually can't think of anything else. Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm back. I'm so sorry for being gone for so long. I'm just struggling, you know. So the other day I tweeted that something, it didn't seem controversial in my mind. I thought everyone thought it for some reason. Apparently not. Apparently people love him. So the other day I tweeted that Kimi Räikkönen is washed. He's not washed. What did I say? I said that he should just retire and just let us be. But I said he's overrated. He's not. But that brought me to the idea of doing my own driver rankings. We're 3/4 of the way through the season, so I thought, why not just do a quick little driver rankings for the 2020 season. I could use some schooling down in the comments. If you feel like these are really just rubbish, let me know, but in a nice way and constructively, and then we can talk about it and you can teach me, because I'm just going with the flow. So let's get into it. Let's not waste any more time. I made this list based off of the actual standings, the driver standings. So this is just my own opinions, what I think they can do, and their performance right now. At the bottom, and you know, if I had made this video literally last week before the German Grand Prix, the Eiffel Grand Prix, I was gonna be dead wrong. It was gonna be embarrassing. So we're gonna start with, at the bottom we have, okay, I'm gonna put them at like a tie at the bottom, but at the bottom for me is definitely George Russell. He has done so well in qualification. Like, he qualifies really well with the car, but then race day comes and he just, I don't know, it's like he's not even on the grid. It's like, you know, obviously he's driving Williams and it's not expected that he'd be racing in the front with everybody, but like, I don't know, he's just been like, I don't remember him in a race. I remember his crashes. There's been like 2 or 3 of those now, but I don't remember anything else, and I feel so bad for saying this. He's a great driver. Obviously we all expected so much from him, but also there's only so much you can do in a Williams, so I'm giving him that little like leeway. But qualifying, he's been doing really good. At 19 I have obviously Nicholas Latifi, because you know the Williams is just, she's just not going places. She's just, oh, she's not competing. She's just there for decoration. But Nicholas has done so well with that car, and everyone's always up his bums and up Lance's bums about them being there because, oh, daddy bought the team. Okay, but I'm still driving the car and he is driving the car. I have another video coming up about pay drivers and this really wild statement that I'm gonna put out there. And anyways, that's another video for another time. Keep your notification bell on while you're at it. Subscribe, like, comment, because you can already tell that this list is wild. So let me know. Let's rock in the comments all together. Okay, so at 18 I have Antonio Giovinazzi, and I don't think I actually have to explain myself on this one. He hasn't done too badly in the Alpha, but he's also been genuinely, I cannot even tell you where he's placed in a single race. I honestly, it's not something that I'm keeping up with. He's so, I don't want to say boring, because he's not, I mean, it's probably not his fault, I don't know, but I don't want to be mean, but I honestly don't see anything by Giovinazzi. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Guys, please send me videos maybe of him doing something special, because I haven't seen anything. It's really bothering me that this gent is so under the radar. So he's definitely at the bottom. The only reason he's higher than the bottom 2 is because he actually has points, so I can't take that away from him. He hasn't done badly, he just hasn't done anything that warrants him being higher than 18th right now. Okay, next up we have And it was really hard for me to pick between the two, but it's definitely between Kevin Magnussen and Romain Grosjean. As you know, I don't know if y'all know, I don't not like them, but I also just like wish they could do more, you know. When I was watching Drive to Survive, they seemed like they had potential and they were like shown to have potential. And I mean, also again, given the car that they've been given, they've also not done too badly for themselves. But they are against some really good cars and some really good drivers, and I'm still just not vibing with either of them in terms of their driving. They're doing the best they can in the car, and big ups to them for that, but also I can't put them any higher on this list than I already have. This is already high for me personally, considering the Williams boys are doing what they can in that car, and these are more experienced drivers who should be doing more. I don't know, man. The two of them, I'll see where I decide to put them, but they definitely are tied up for 17th and 16th. Next up, we have our guy Kimi Räikkönen. Oh my god, I don't know, guys. He's not a bad driver. Obviously, he's won a whole Drivers' World Championship. How can I say he's a bad driver? He's not a bad driver, and I've never said that he's a bad driver. I've just said that he is beyond his time. He's done his time. He's done the crimes. He's won the championship. Dude, just go. Just go. And it's like Fernando coming back next year. I also personally, it's exciting to have a big name at your team, I guess, but what's the point of I don't know, man. There's so many other places you can go drive. Go enjoy your riches, dog. I don't know what more you need to do here except for you're just taking up space. That's what you're doing. You're taking up space. Please let other young kids drive. I know 40's not old, but 40's not young in Formula 1 either. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Kimi, you've done your best, dude. Just let the kids drive. I'm gonna get so much flack and hate and comments and whatever, but I don't know. I'm not saying all the drivers shouldn't drive. It's definitely not what I'm saying, but I'm also just saying be a little bit more memorable and do something if you're gonna be there, you know what I mean? So Kimi's just caused a bunch of crashes this season, and he's just been underwhelming is the word actually that I just needed to go with and stop explaining myself. He's been underwhelming. So yeah. Okay, off of the back of that controversial statement, actually this whole list is really just gonna be all sorts of wrong for some people, but honestly this is where I'm personally putting them, like off of their performance of the season. It's not, you know, of the driver, like their whole career. It's just off of this season alone. Okay, so anyways, moving on. The next we have, and he's actually pretty high up on this list if we're actually being honest, because he also hasn't done much this season, unfortunately for him, and I know this is actually a make or break season for him. But 14th is Daniel Kvyat, or Kvyat. I still need to learn this man's name. I sound really bad, sorry sir. But yes, at 14th we have Daniel Kvyat, and yeah, I've said it, he hasn't done anything spectacular. He has been getting much more out of the car than he has. Maybe it's bad luck, maybe it's just not being up to the challenge. I don't know what it could be, but yeah, he's 14th on my list. Probably a bit high up if we're being honest. Maybe he should be below Räikkönen, but yeah, I'm gonna keep him where he is because he's actually not doing too badly, but he's not doing great either. So this breaks my heart. Let me tell you this breaks my heart. It hurts, it physically hurts. But at 13th I'm going to have to put Sebastian Vettel, and my word, it's not him. Maybe it is him actually, but woohoo! I read this stat literally just now, in 2 races, just 2 that he's raced as a sub for other people, Nico Hülkenberg has more points than Sebastian from this whole season. There is no way I can put him high up on this list. And I love Seb. He is honestly, what a wholesome gent, what a wholesome guy, what a great racer. 4 world champion consecutive. You can't tell me nothing about that man. That man is a GOAT in his own right. But this season has just been shocking. Shocking is the only word I can use. Just shocking. And I feel so happy that he's leaving Ferrari. I feel so bad that he's still there and he just has to push through it. But yeah, it's 13th for my G, because I mean, yeah, I couldn't do anything else, honestly. There's really nothing else I could do. I mean, my word. And while we're talking about Nico Hülkenberg, I think I'm gonna put him at the honorary like tie with Seb. I actually didn't write it down here. I wrote him down somewhere at the top, like as an added extra to put him somewhere. But wow, from P20 to was it P8? I'm gonna confirm, but it was P8. Sir, round of applause for that. Congratulations. You deserve a seat. We are praying that you get one at a good team. I think a good challenge for you and for the teammate would be for you to go to Red Bull and be Max Verstappen's teammate. Maybe you guys might throw a punch or two, but I think it's good for Max's ego to just be taken down a notch. And I think if you get put in a good car like you have now with the Racing Point, you will flourish, my G. So I definitely put you there with Seb, because I think if you were racing you would actually even be higher up, because woo, wow, 10 out of 10 for your performances that you amazing, magnifique, salut to you. Okay, so moving on, we have 12, and it's gonna be controversial, but I still stand by it. I put Carlos Sainz, because wow, what a lackluster performance. Wow, you had one memorable race that I can think of right now. The rest, where have you been? You had a couple of DNFs, sure, so did Max, so did Daniel. You've just been absent on the grid. I can't think about a memorable race you've had besides the one that you were on the podium for, which was a really good race, to be honest. But like, for someone who's going to Ferrari, a Ferrari driver, and obviously Ferrari's not like top tier as it used to be, but like, I don't know, dude. That's just, I don't know, this performance has been less than appealing. And I was hoping that Daniel went to Ferrari, but now I'm so happy he's going to McLaren, because that car's looking amazing. It's looking good, but everything can change next season as well, so let's not jinx it. But Carlos has had such a, I can't even think of the word. Carlos has had a, I've been thinking about the word. It's just a sad, not a sad season, but like, I honestly can't remember what he's done besides that one podium. He's had a couple of DNFs, not his faults, some his faults. Yeah, man, I don't know. Carlos is very disappointing. I won't lie to you, my G. I am disappointed a little, but life happens also, so we don't know what's chopping there by his house. He could also be going through some things, you know. So next season, we're hoping for a lot from you, or hoping for not thinking. Okay, at number 11, which is also just shocking, but like, he deserves it, is Esteban Ocon. Now, a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, Esteban hasn't done anything memorable. Esteban. And you wouldn't be wrong. Let me not lie, you would not be wrong. But he's also been doing pretty well. He's just been overshadowed by the peeps that are there by the top midfield with him. So like the Charles and all of that. He's obviously being overshadowed by Charles doing what he does in Ferrari. That Ferrari. So I just think that he's being overshadowed. I think he's done really well this season, his first season back since he got dropped by Force India, Racing Point, whatever. And yeah, he's been qualifying very close to Daniel. It's never been too far of a margin. I mean, maybe 1 or 2, but I don't remember there being like a huge gap between them. And then as well, like, he's just been finishing in the points most of the time, which is, come on guys, give the guy his dap, give him his recognition. If you're gonna give Kimi Raikkonen recognition for 2 points, give Esteban some kind of recognition for the points that he gets for Renault as well. I mean, come on. So yeah, Esteban is doing pretty well. I'm hoping for more. I hope that he doesn't get overwhelmed when Fernando comes next season, but anyway, that's another chat for another day. But yeah, Esteban is my 11. I think he's doing pretty well for himself. Big ups to you, dude. Keep doing what you do. At number 10, now getting into the top 10, we have Pierre Gasly, and wow, I am so happy for Pierre. I love him. I think he's the cutest. I think he's so good. I think that he was, I think, as my dad would say, that failure is a fuel for success. And what happened at Red Bull was definitely something that just lit a fire up. Like, obviously there's a whole lot of stuff that happened as well with Pierre. We all know about everything that's been chopping there by his life, but he's done so well since he failed at Red Bull. I think everybody needs a kind of match under their fire, you know, to light the fire. I don't know what that whole saying is. I'll Google it. But I'm so happy for him. He's doing so well. I don't think that he should go back to Red Bull. Everyone keeps saying, oh my god, that new. I don't think he should go back there. I think that he should definitely either stay at Alpha for 1 more year and then next year find a new seat. But I just don't think that environment there by Red Bull is conducive for his success. And everyone's gonna be like, top teams. Guys, sometimes you need to be with the underdog to get what you want. So I just definitely don't think that he will succeed if he goes back to Red Bull. I think it'll be the same chat, just like Alex, just like he had before. Yeah, definitely it's a big no. But Pierre, keep going, my boy. I'm so happy for you. Definitely a top 10 boy. Keep it going, keep it up. You have got this. Okay, at number 9 we have another Red Bull boy. It's Alex, and hey, from the top to the bottom, huh? I don't know what to say. I have no idea what I can say. He I don't know, it's so sad to talk about it and stuff, because I genuinely had such high hopes for him, as everybody else obviously did, but it just hasn't been translating in his driving this season. He started off so well, and then there was that whole collision with Hamilton, which was unfortunately definitely Hamilton's fault. And I don't know, it's just been downhill from there. He hasn't been... He has the same car as Max. Max has finished almost second in every single, second or third, top 3 in almost every single race he's been in. All the other races is like DNFs, right? I'm pretty sure my facts are right there. This is just from memory. This is not, I haven't googled or anything. But he, like, I definitely thought he would do so much more, and surely, I don't know, I feel like we should also look at the environment at Red Bull, because for me it was even sus when he finally got a podium, which, well done Alex. And they were so off on that team radio. It was just like, well done, you deserve.
Well done Alex, that's a very good drive. You did it the hard way today, mate. Some great overtakes and a really well deserved podium. Well done.
Yeah, thank you everyone. Thanks for everything. Thanks for sticking with me. But yeah, thank you.
There was no excitement, there was no oh my gosh. It was like, it was just so, but that's expected, bitch. Like, you know, I don't know. I just feel like the environment there by Red Bull, they should just have one driver if they're not gonna support the other one. Actually. But anyways, we're talking about Albon, not Red Bull. But that's tea right there. They should just have one if they're not gonna support another. just a test driver on the side that you just hope, maybe cross fingers. Come on, how ghetto. Okay, sorry. I got so angry. But for real, seriously, they should really leave Alex alone. But yeah, Alex is not doing what he should be doing. Unfortunately, Alex, I don't know what's chopping there by Red Bull, I don't know what's chopping there by your life, but yeah, you're definitely lower down on the list just because of that. Okay, next up, this is also going to be very controversial because everybody loves him, and I'm not saying he's not a good driver, but also he's just not so high up on my list because I just feel like, I don't know, the others are doing better than him. So at number 8 we have Sergio Perez. Unfortunately lost his seat. He had COVID, he missed a race, 2 races, he missed 2 races. So obviously he hasn't been able to like show what he's made of or anything. But at the same time, yeah. I don't know what to say. He's a really good driver. He's been doing the absolute most. He's always doing the absolute most with the cars that he's given, and he definitely does deserve more recognition. Yeah, I just don't see why he would be further up on the list at this point in time. He did very well in the German GP we just had, so big ups to him. But I don't know, I don't really pay much mind to him, but I just know that he's a really good driver. I see him doing his absolute shame. He's always trying, he's always doing his best. Sham, I see him shoving, pushing that car. So yeah, but I couldn't put him further up because I just feel like there's these next few drivers definitely have shown me personally in this past season that they are just gold. So yeah, Sergio's a little bit further down because of that. Then next we have everybody's fave, everybody's love, Charles Leclerc, and he's so high up because I'm personally impressed by what he has done with this Ferrari that just seems so, what's this word? It's a nice word. It just seems so, it's like they didn't put thought into this car. I don't know what it is, but they just didn't try, you know? I don't know, I feel like Ferrari hasn't tried in a lot of years right now, but like this year they really haven't tried. I don't know what's chopping with that car, but yeah, Shaw's done what he can with that car. A podium, a whole ass podium with that car, so good for him. Very very good performance from him. Obviously not top 5 performance, but a very good performance nonetheless. Okay, so now we're getting into the boys at number 6, and this was a little bit more difficult for me because I genuinely think that he's so underrated. He definitely deserves more. I think that he's always under immense pressure to always like show up and show how good he is because of all the controversy that surrounds him, and that is my boy Lance Stroll at number 6. I think that Lance is an incredible driver, and I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, but his daddy bought him a team. Okay, and like, if you had the cash, you would do it. Just don't lie to yourself. Don't lie and act like you wouldn't. You would. Don't lie and act like a lot of the people who drive in Formula 1 aren't where they are because of their connections. Come on, most of them have money. You think Max would be at Red Bull and doing the most if his dad wasn't Joss? Come on. Carlos, if his dad wasn't Carlos. I mean, let's not even try and trip and play. So I definitely feel like there's just a whole lot of flack and hate for him when he is doing numbers, now absolute numbers with this car. And I'm very, I think he could do 100% would be like, I'd listen to people when they say that he definitely needs to do more. He could definitely do more. I think he has the potential to do way more. He is a great driver, 1000%. Y'all are haters if you say he's not. I 100% think he's a great driver. I think he could definitely do more. I think he has potential to be fighting up there one day maybe with Max and all the future drivers, Charles and all the boys. So yeah, big ups to Lance. He's done so well. I'm so proud of him. I'm telling you now, Lance, I'm so proud of you. Okay, so we are now at the top 5. And yeah, this is I definitely thought about this very hard. So I'm gonna go with number 5 being Daniel Ricciardo. And trust me, if I was just gonna go for favorites, I was gonna put him way high, way up higher in the list. But since this is not simply just favorites, we're gonna go for performance as well. Yeah, Daniel has been he's been juicing everything from that Renault. And boy, did he show us that he is a driver this weekend. Goddamn, a whole ass podium in that Renault. I'm so happy, so proud, so everything. He's been doing what he can with that car. P4s in like three races. He's been finishing top 5 and like top 10, obviously has to. But like, just wow, big ups, big wow, just wow. Can't wait for next year. Can't wait to see him in the McLaren. I could speak for a long time about what he's been doing there, but yes, number 5, Daniel Ricciardo. The next on the list, I have Valtteri Bottas. Now, Valtteri, sir, no one's ever gonna take it away from you that you are a really good driver. You have shown us that you deserve a seat at Mercedes, right? But the reason I didn't even put you in the top 3, sir, is because you have been given the exact same car as Lewis. It's the same one. The same one. And I don't know if it's you just genuine, you like, I don't know, what's that thing when you want it too much and you do too much and you end up self-sabotaging. I feel like that's what's chopping there by Valtteri. I feel like he's not doing his best. That sounds so bad because I know he's doing his best, but I think he's like so in his own head that he's getting in his own way, you know what I mean? So that's why I put him at 4th and not like 3rd or 2nd, because even though he's still 2nd in the championship, I just don't think that, I think he should be, the gap between him and Lewis should be much closer, like so much closer. And obviously the DNF this weekend did not help you, but I don't know. I wish it was closer and everyone could stop hating on Lewis saying, oh, it's just the car. Because you're the example of that. It's not just the car, because you have the exact same car. So I don't know, man. VB, I'm not saying you're bad. I'm not saying you've been giving us a shit performance, because you definitely haven't. But give us more excitement there by Mercedes. It feels like we're just watching Lewis in the front and then you trying to catch up. It should be a race. A race. A race. Give us a race. Mr. Bottas, please. I beg. I'm asking. I'm on my knees. Well, I'm on my chair, but I'm on my knees. Please, give us a race. Okay, I'm done. At number 3, we have Lando Norris. And I put him so far up because Lando has been doing it in that McLaren. Oh my. Every race without fail. Maybe this one last one? Yeah, the German GP. It was like the one race where I was like, oh, okay. But like, sir, he's been doing the things in that car. I am very impressed. I won't lie, I'm impressed. Yes, go you. I am. The things he's done with that car, his last laps, the way he just attacks. Oh my chest, he does numbers, absolute scenes. No, Lando, you're doing it. No, sir. Lando's done really well this season, and if you say otherwise, I feel like you're just hating. I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but I would say that you're a little bit wrong. Yeah. So at number 2, obviously we have Max Verstappen. Max has done so well as he does. Let me not lie to you guys. Max is not my favorite. Let me not lie. I don't know. I just don't feel the vibes. And I shouldn't be saying that, should I? But I don't know. There's something, as a person, I just don't seem to see Max. But I don't know him, so I also can't say much. But I cannot ever, not even a little bit, not even a smidgen, deny that is a great driver. Oh my gosh, what Max has managed to do despite his multiple DNFs and still be fighting in the top 3. Every time he gets in that car, every time he manages to finish, it's at the top. Every time he manages to get in that car and race, and oh my, it's unfair, it's disgusting, it's not cute. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. But Max, congrats on being a racer, because you show us you're just, oh man, fuck, oh excuse my language, but you are a really good driver. Yeah, you're definitely 2 in my rankings. Big ups to you. And at number 1 we have Lewis Hamilton. I don't know what more you want me to say. All I have to say is his name, and then that's the reason he's at the top, is because he's Lewis Hamilton. I could say so many things about him, but that's a whole video in itself. Lewis deserves to be at the top of this list. He's at the top of every list. So I'm not gonna explain myself some more because it doesn't make sense. It's Lewis Hamilton. Why would he be any less than number 1? Okay, so yeah, that's my driver rankings of the season so far. So that's my driver rankings for 2020. Obviously this has nothing to, well, it has some things to do with where the driver standings are right now, but it's not solely based on that. It's based on their performances as well, and how I think they've just handled themselves this season. So yeah, I feel like this is an accurate list. Some drivers have just been literally at the second, they're not even on the grid. I don't even know what they're doing. And then some drivers, I'm like, god damn, you are doing all that you can with that car, and I'm so proud of you. So yeah, that's my list, and where I think that they will finish is another video. If you have your own driver rankings list, let me know. Comment your list down in the bottom, or comment your top 10, and we'll chat. Let me know if you disagree with something. Tell me, we'll chat. I'm not against having chats. I'm not against being schooled. I'm not against being wrong. There's nothing wrong with being wrong. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being wrong. I hate it, but there's nothing wrong with being wrong. So let me know what you think. Please subscribe to my channel. I know that you want to, and I will see you soon. Hopefully I will stop taking such long breaks between videos. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you got to the end, shout out to you, and I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.